Rice has it on his backhand, throws it forward. This one trickles through the neutral zone. Pass to Albers. Chippewa caught on a change here. Albers kicks it forward, maybe a 2-on-1. Albers, good play by Bolina to tie up the shot, and then Albers throwing one towards the net that goes just over. Psychos recollects on the point. Deflected, back to Albers, centering pass in front, and Bischoff shoots and scores! Big play there for Hunter Bischoff as Albers gets the rebound, hits it with a backhand pass, and Anchorage has regained the lead with 14:05 remaining in the second. That breaks up that rush, and the Wolverines come the other way. Bischoff into the middle for Reineke. He holds it, pass down low, deflected on net. Haas with the first save, puck loose to the back door, they score! Drake Albers with his second of the night, with 9:32 left, and the Wolverines have taken a 3-goal lead. Yeah, that's his office, right? Yeah. Far side, Cooper Morris off the face-off win, throwing it up but not out. Pino near side, off the pass from Rojo. Pass to the far side, broken up by Cooper Morris. Here comes Morris on a one-on-one with Rojo. Trying to join him is Johnson. Pass to Johnson, deflects it in! He scores! Matt Johnson off the tip from Cooper Morris. And Anchorage with 2 shorthanded goals in this contest. They regain the lead with 8:57 remaining in the third period. Now a loose puck up to Rojo. Shot towards the net. Robbins a stop. Loose puck cleared out to the far side. Weston poking it forward. Here comes Sigurdsson to Weston. Weston forward, a one-on-one to his forehand. Through the middle of the ice to Bischoff. The shot. He scores! Hunter Bischoff gets the Wolverines a 2-goal lead with 5:24 left off a broken play in front. And Anchorage swinging the momentum way their direction late in regulation. Hennon with the puck. He gains the red across the blue. Carries it down into the near side corner on his forehand. Back door! And the pass is deflected over the net. Rebound loose on the back door. They score! Game over! Anchorage with 4 points. Friesen puts it away with 2:13 left. And the Wolverines have swept the first place Fairbanks Ice Dogs. As well, he throws it off the back wall. It comes to the near side. Up towards the point. Taken away by Schmitz. A 2-on-1 for Anchorage. Schmitz on his forehand. Pass to Reineke. He shoots. He scores! Jackson Reineke ends the game for Anchorage. They were outshot 48-22, and they've taken game 1 by a final score of 2-1. Isaac Smoldon joined now by assistant coach of the Anchorage Wolverines, Merritt Waldrop. And Merritt, man, for a second there, I thought our conversation wasn't going to be much fun, but 3 goals there late in the first period, all unanswered. I mean, honestly, you guys, you seemed like you had your chances that whole period. What was the key to just finally getting that first one into the back of the net and breaking the ice?
You know what? I think the lines were working hard and they got rewarded, right? Going hard to the net, and it was a good goal. Like all 3 of our goals were good effort, good entry. And just 5 guys going hard, and we're playing around the net. We're getting rewarded. That team's got some talent, so for us to win this game, we got to outwork them.
So obviously a bit of a new look with those first 2 lines, guys getting shuffled. What are you liking out of that new line combination? Obviously, Cameron Moore is picking up an assist with that top listed line and making an impact right away.
I think that's a nice luxury with our team, is we can mix the lines up here and there. I mean, we find some chemistry with a couple lines throughout the year, but we have the ability to change lines up now and then and still have productivity out of 4 lines. Like a lot of teams can't say they have 4 lines of depth.
So obviously 40 minutes still left to play, a big 2 points on the line. What's the key to going out there in the second, continuing this dominant play?
Little things, details, and continue to work hard. We got to take every opportunity you can with and without the puck, but we've got to be responsible without the puck defensively.
Thank you, Merritt. Good luck out there in the second.
All right, thank you.
And we'll be right back in just a second with more content here from your first intermission broadcast. You're watching the Anchorage Wolverines live broadcast. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anchorage Wolverines live broadcast here from the Ben Boeke Ice Arena in beautiful Midtown Anchorage, Alaska. Isaac Smoldon joined by Danny Ramsey here to talk about our second period stats. And Danny, after 2 periods of play, we're right back where we were after 1 period of play. That's Anchorage up by 2, and now just 20 minutes on the clock. A win tonight doesn't lock down a playoff spot for the Wolverines, but it takes a lot of pressure off the boys going over, going through the rest of the weekend. And I don't think we can overstate how important these 2 points are, especially when you've got that 2-goal lead headed into the final period of play.
Yeah, saying you hear a lot in hockey, win a period, win a game, you know, and that's exactly where Anchorage is at. So right here, I think maybe just focus a little more on your D zone. We mentioned earlier all the odd man rushes in tonight's game, so Anchorage really just lock down. Don't give up those odd man rushes this period, because that's really all Minnesota has going for them right now. Anchorage doing a nice job in the O-zone, so keep that up, and Anchorage should be just fine.
Well, and we heard Evan talk about it too, right? It's just discipline. That's where the majority of the Magicians' scoring chances have come from. Is, man, that power play is so good. And frankly, I'm kind of surprised the way that fourth man advantage was operating. If they're only 1 for 4 on the man advantage so far tonight, they could easily be probably at least 2 for 4, especially how they were playing in that second period.
Yeah, I agree. I think they really got to get dialed in with 5 power plays tonight. They really found the spots to hit. They found the puck movements they needed to make, and they've done a nice job. So like you just said, discipline. Anchorage, stay out of the box, keep this 2-goal lead or add to it, but really don't be selfish here. Just get through these 20 minutes and get the 2 points for the much-needed 2 points.
Anchorage 1 for 1 on the man advantage. They outshot the Magicians 16-12 in the middle frame. And, you know, where Anchorage has been dominating this game is 5-on-5. We talked about it multiple times, just pinning the Magicians down in their own zone for up to a minute at a time, it seems like, just never allowing them even to break the puck out even. I mean, it's one thing if you've just got possession for a minute. It's a whole other thing when you're just trapped in between your blue line and that back wall. You know, it wears on you physically. It definitely wears on you mentally as well when that puck just can't seem to trickle its way past the blue paint near the benches.
Yeah, and even better, it's taking time off the board for Anchorage. You know, that clock is winding down, and you're not going to get scored on if the puck's in Minnesota's end. So that sustained pressure, really doing a nice job and giving Anchorage a ton of momentum, a ton of life, and they've done a nice job of it all night, like you just said.
Samuel Jacobs got the scoring started for the Magicians, made it a 1-goal game on the power play. Not even a minute into the second period, assisted by Bell and Best. Then Aiden Weston got the 2-goal lead back, his 18th of the season, assisted by Cooper Morris. Ben Anderson, his first of the year, actually, making it again a 1-goal game, 4-3. But Aiden Weston, with his second of the night, picks up an assist from the other Morris brother on the power play, and it's 5-3 headed into the final period of play. And, you know, we don't have any other games going on in the Midwest Division tonight, but let's give a little bit of an update on what to expect tomorrow. If Anchorage is able to get the win here, Janesville will have to win to keep their playoff hopes alive tomorrow against Springfield, who's currently ranked as the number 2 team in the Midwest Division. But also another game to watch will be the Wilderness against the Steel. Now, the Steel are in 7th place. They've been out of the playoff picture for a couple months now, but they played Anchorage very close when they were here just 2 weekends ago in that 3-game series. They actually win 2 out of those 3 games, despite the fact that Anchorage escapes with 4 points, losing both of those games in a shootout. And so, you know, it wouldn't be crazy to see Chippewa maybe steal a point, and if Janesville was able to get a sweep, both the Wolverines and the Jets could all of a sudden leapfrog the Wilderness. There's a lot of play left with these last 2 playoff spots in the Midwest.
Yeah, and Isaac, with how close everything is, I wouldn't be surprised any outcome here. I mean, every team from 1 to 6 is just, I guess 1 to 7, you said Chippewa's 7th, right?
Yeah, and at one point,
so close.
At one point, it was the number 3 team and the number 7 team were separated by just a crazy low amount of points. I think 3 to 6 at one point was separated by 4 or something like that. And so it's been a really exciting end to the Midwest Division regular season. We've still got 2 games and a third remaining. That third is going to be made up in just 1 minute. The final period of play here from the Ben Boeke in Thursday night's contest between the Wolverines and the Magicians. When we come back, we'll have all that for you. Stay tuned. You're watching the Anchorage Wolverines live broadcasting. Your score heading into the third. Once again, it's Minnesota 3 and Anchorage 5. Welcome back to the Anchorage Wolverines live broadcast here in front of a packed house at the Ben Boeke. We're heading into sudden death 3-on-3 overtime. 5 minutes on the clock, and Anchorage a chance to control the faceoff as Morris knocks one out of the air. It's Cameron Morris along with Penisenko and Campbell Psychos, the 3-on-3 line for Anchorage. LeClaire is out there with Lassick and Mel as Mel retreats back into his own zone. Anchorage played an overtime frame against the Fairbanks Ice Togs in their last contest. They win that one by a score of 4-3. Janesville carries it back into the Anchorage end. Both teams with a 5-on-3 opportunity in that third period. Neither able to capitalize. Some great penalty killing tonight from both squads. Lassick on the far side to Troutwine. Shot deflected away from the net. First one to it is Psychos. He picks it up, gains possession for Anchorage as Janesville goes for a change. Psychos allows Penisenko to come in and pick it up. Cameron Morris off the ice now, freezing to replace him. Penisenko trying to step it past the defenseman, unable to. Troutwine ties him up. Agater will recollect for Janesville now. He starts up the far side with some seed. One of the fastest players that Janesville has at its disposal as he carries it into the far side. Agater past a man, into the middle for Smeknov. He's got Dahl at the point, drop to Dahl, shot, saved by Robbins, and he'll cover it there. A stoppage, 3:54 remaining to play in overtime. Agater committed to St. Cloud State University. One of 10 commitments that Janesville has playing for their squad. Face-off to come down to the right of Robbins. Out there is Friesen, Reinecke, and Reese. LeClaire, Gustafson, and Dahl to face them. LeClaire lined up against Friesen, poked through his legs. Friesen trying to get back to the puck, pressured heavily by Gustafson, and he'll come out with possession. Gustafson dropping to Dahl. Dahl circling around with it, drops for Gustafson. Gustafson trying to carry it down the near side wall now. He's pressured by Reinecke. Play stalls alongside the near wall. Gustafson comes out with it to the far side for LeClaire. He throws it across in the middle, and Dahl almost got a stick on that one as Robbins was coming across. Now a long pass to Reinecke. He's all alone in front. He shoots wide of the net. He goes down on the play. Gustafson coming the other way. He's going to step on the brakes. And after a flurry of opportunities both ways, it's reset by Janesville in their own zone. Doyle picks it up, circles to the far side. He carries it across his own blue line and now to the red line. Janesville getting a change as Weston pokes the puck away. He carries it back to the offensive zone for Anchorage. Weston at the top of the circle finds Reese. Reese sets it up top. Now down to Sigurdsson. Through his skates, this one goes all the way around. Kasperson handles it cleanly behind his own net with 3 minutes left to go in overtime. Kasperson sends it forward now to Doyle. Doyle across the red line. Steps it past Sigurdsson to the far side. And we're going to have offsides called against Janesville with 2:44 left in OT. What a chance there for Jackson Reinecke as he was all alone with Millward and almost able to beat him on that far side. Millward doing a great job of getting his leg out, not giving Reinecke a lot to shoot at as he tries to scoop it up high. That one rolls off his stick. Now off the face-off, puck poked forward, and Sigurdsson carries it into the offensive zone. Stops with it, pass to Psychos, all alone. Psychos shoots off the crossbar, handled by Sigurdsson. Another shot saved by Millward. The Jets come the other way. Two grade A scoring chances for Anchorage here in OT. They're unable to capitalize as Janesville handles it in the middle. It's Mel, has a man wide open. Far side, Vlasic was all alone and he missed the net. Now Janesville trying to regain possession in the offensive zone. Psychos comes out with it, sends it across to Sigurdsson on the near side of the ice. 2:13 left to play in regulation. Sigurdsson back to Psychos. Both teams now excellent opportunities to score. No one able to find the back of the net. Psychos, long pass to Schmitz, bounces off his skates down to the near side corner. Newton steered into the boards by Schmitz. Troutwine down to help out as all Janesville forwards down low. Stopping with it behind the net is Larrigan. And he leaves it for Troutwine. Back up to Larrigan. Now he steps across the red and into offensive territory for Janesville. On his backhand, stops with it, carries it up to the point. Trying to step it past Babbage. Good read by Babbage, but kept in at the point by Janesville. Now it's down low to Newton. Shot saved by Robbins. Rebound loose and tied up with is Schmitz as Janesville's going to maintain possession. Schmitz coming back, regains possession. 2-on-1. He's got Cooper Moore's far side. Holds it. Trying to pass across to Babbage. Shot just wide of the net, and Millward might have got a piece of that one. Babbage picks it up in the corner. Throws it down low. Troutwine is going to get to it cleanly. All three Anchorage skaters needing a change. 1:10 left to play in OT. As now Janesville with two pairs of fresh legs out there. Dropped for Agater. Agater carrying it up to the far side. He moves across into the neutral zone. Across the red into offensive territory. Stops with it. He's on his forehand. Pass into the middle. for Mel. Mel on his backhand, throwing it in front. Robbins knocks it away. Picked up by Psychos. Psychos has a man streaking. Good stick from Egeter to make him regroup. Now Psychos again with clear possession. This time gets it up to Reineke. Reineke passed a man, knocked off the puck. Coming up the zone now is Karaluk. He carries it down to the near side corner, poked away from him by Friesen. Loose puck on net. Robbins has to make the stop. Rebound loose to the back door. Janesville scores. It's over. Karaluk puts it home off the broken play in front. And the Jets come out with 2 points with 33.9 seconds left in OT.